When nature wanted to make us, they followed a principle. Everywhere, every single part had the seed of the whole. And this was not an accident. Quantum vacuum fluctuation scientists say if this is whole body, any point I can start, I will reach at the Planck scale, and all possible oscillations of the universe would be found there. Just like I have the whole brain, I go to any of the cells, any cells, it doesn't matter, here, anywhere in the body. I have the genetic code, the code of the whole therein. And if there is any epigenetic changes or evolution process that happens in my lifetime, that is eventually transmitted to every single cell. So evolution could begin somewhere, but it will eventually propagate through all my body. So obvious question is, how universe is able to maintain itself? Who does the managing? This question you have heard many times, you have asked yourself many times, everybody asks. And that is the foundational problem of science, to understand the origin of the universe, functional properties, and how it is organizing itself. That is happening. So far the understanding is by graph geometry. So a set of geometry that nature figure out, okay, I will write it in this shape and that shape, this shape and that shape. And then whenever it makes something big, it keeps those geometries. It's called conformality. Okay. So a triangle tiny little, triangle little bigger, triangle very big, and very big, very big. So it adapts to different kind of mass, different kind of concept, different kind of organization principles, but the objective remains same. Repeating the geometries as far as we can go. That is why at this moment, you see, we are very close to discovering the real science. We have not discovered it, but we are very, very close. Why? Because of this graph engineering. See, graph engineering gives us the ability to attach many geometric shapes together and build a bigger structure, larger structure. Because they could have various different kind of concepts and meanings and interpretations and contextualities. Contextualities are also geometric shapes. So then the smallest scale you have very fluctuating geometries, but they are only few. They are changing the shape and creating all possibilities so that geometric shapes could self-assemble. And that self-assembly is ongoing everywhere in the universe. And set of geometric shape is the code. So you will hear recently the term graph code, graph engineering, graph node, as if every single thing that we learned in the 20th century, 21st century, we just add a word graph with it. So what happens then? Then morphogenesis, changing the shape of the graphs, is the foundation how universe works. Isn't it beautiful? So what will after that? It will be invariance of primes. So I am deeply interested where the next phase of evolution would be. And then we will be talking about prime engineering. That's my prediction, because that is how I proposed self-operating mathematical universe, a new model of the universe where, say, Einstein started in 1915, say, space and time. He linked it together. As if space and time you should not say separately, you should say space and time. And then there was space, time, and morphogenesis. That is what I propose, the third term you have to bring, and then prime. So space, time, topology, prime. This is a quadret. So instead of doublet, you have to have a quadret. And when you build a quadret, that becomes unit of information of the universe. So 2 steps more are going to come. The madness that you are seeing about graph everywhere, it will soon be replaced by madness about morphogenesis everywhere. And after that, you will see prime everywhere. After that, it doesn't matter how much time it will take. space, time, topology, prime. This concept will come, and that quadrant will come together to define the unit of information of the universe and the true science where we will be able to unfold the mystery of the universe will begin. And I am waiting that before my death I want to see that this quadrant comes.